Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Noah Do's. Now, I haven't been making videos because I've been busy and dealing with family stuff, and I'm going to try to make new videos, but I have college next week, so I don't know how that's going to affect my schedule, so we have a good amount of topics and sources right here that I got, so let's get right into them. First one, Apple hits $2 trillion in the market, and it is the first U.S. public company to reach that. There we go. As you guys can see, according to Washington Post, they are the first publicly traded U.S. company to be valued at $2 trillion on Wednesday. I think this was last Wednesday. Yeah, last Wednesday. So this is kind of be hopefully like a 2-week kind of episode and not 1 week. Meaning I talk about stuff from like a week ago and this week. So yeah, you guys can read this article if you want. All the sources are in the description. So if you're like, hey, I don't mind you talking about it, I'll just read it later, then you can do that. Totally fine. That's totally good. So yeah, you guys can read that up. So yeah, that is the first article. You guys can see I have a lot of articles up here. Second one, RTX 3090 pictures caught on camera. Now, I don't like the design of it. I mean, I don't think it's finalized, but I mean, the 2080 looked good. The 1080 Ti looked awesome. That was the best looking card they ever did, honestly, in my opinion. So I will put that up here. There we go. This is what the 3090 apparently looks like, or 3080, whatever. You got a big fan right here. I believe this is not a blower style. It's I think these aren't blower style either. These are like intake and then exhaust right there. And they have these like weird fan things. Not fans, but the whatever they're called, I forgot. But yeah, I mean, read the article, but triple slot. Now I also heard that it's gonna require 12 pins, a 12-pin PCIe power connector. So you're gonna need a beefy power supply, at least 650 watts, maybe 800 to be safe, maybe. Would I get this? No, I wouldn't get this one. It's gonna be super expensive, obviously. I don't know. I don't see. You guys already have a 2060. You guys loved my unboxing video, setup, whatever. So I don't know. You guys know I need a CPU upgrade. I've said in my comments how in my benchmarks that my processor bottlenecks it. So I will hopefully upgrade to a Ryzen 5, either when I graduate college, or for Christmas, or if I save up money, whatever. That's my goal that I have. So, not bad. Now, this is going to be a video that I'm going to upload. I'm not going to, edit it. It's just going to be as if it's live, but I'm going to upload it at 6 p.m., so as if I am going live. So, because I'm going to be building my friend's computer today, hopefully. So, yeah. So, 1080 Ti launched at $700. 2080 Ti launched at $1,000. But I thought it was like $1,200 though. Huh. Well, it's like now more than $1,200. So, that is that article. Let's close that out. Okay, we've got Apple, got NVIDIA. Who else? So, Call of Duty. It wouldn't say it's been. I guess it's been leaked. It's been leaked. It's been talked about for forever, and they finally dropped the big guns. I'm not gonna show the audio. I'm just gonna, show Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War trailer. This is trending on YouTube on either 1, 2, or 3. I don't know. It was one of those spots, and I'm gonna mute it. So they talk about, history, like, oh, know your history, here's what happened. So I think I'm not a big Black Ops type of dude. I like Modern Warfare. I like, MW1 and 2. The new one, I wouldn't say it's new, but the 2019 COD, I love that one. I've been playing it. It's fun. But Black Ops 2 is also good. I'm not, a huge fan of, I'm not a huge fan of it, not because I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan because it's not I guess I don't like the time setting of it, I guess. I'm more of just modern and whatever, And I kind of don't mind War Shoot. I like COD War 2, I guess. But the multiplayer doesn't come close to Modern Warfare 2019. Like that one is just so refined and so much customization that I like. And all the stuff makes sense. Where World War II had all these different, like, I want to call them perks. You had like these weird divisions and all these like weird stuff, and it was just too much. And then you had the loot boxes, which didn't help at all. So that's another topic for another day. So yeah, Black Ops Cold War. So this is probably a prequel to, or I don't know if the first Black Ops was Cold War. I have to check that. But yeah, so go through. I mean, assuming this is in-game footage, it looks pretty good. And it comes out. Do we have a release date? Oh, they're actually gonna reveal it tomorrow. I might do a video on that. Wow, nice. So I guess so maybe tomorrow we'll learn about like when it comes out. Maybe. That would be nice to know. I think this will sell well for people that love Black Ops and they love like the first one and all that stuff. I think this will do well. So that's not bad at all. Next up, Fortnite. This has been a huge thing in the past week, past day, past couple of days. So Fortnite left the Apple App Store and Google Play Store because Apple has a 70-30% cut. So like Epic would get 70% of the cut, Apple would get 30%, I believe. And what they did, they're like, no, we don't care. So they had their own little like store on the iPhone or whatever, and made it so you could get V-Bucks on sale, and it would go through Epic instead of Apple or Android or whatever. And they went to Core, blah blah blah, and yeah, you have to. Oh my god, that's why I don't like Wall Street Journal. You have to sign in to freaking read more, but I don't understand it fully, so I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I know about it. But from what I heard and stuff, I didn't even get I didn't even get one article for another. Oh no. What article can we use? Okay, I guess we can use this one. I'll add that to my notepad because I like to have a little notepad of all my sources. Gotta have your sources. If you're gonna quote anything, have your sources. That is a good life tip, not just tech tip, but a good life tip. Because you'd be in college, high school, you do a report. They're like, oh, have your sources. Those are important. So I'll talk about that one last. But yeah, pretty much with Fortnite. Sorry, derailed there. With Fortnite, pretty much, they're like, oh, Apple's bad, so let's revolt, save Fortnite. And I don't know. Epic knew what they were doing, I think. So they were like, let's purposely get our thing off the iPhones and Play Store, App Store, whatever. You can read more up about it. It's kind of, I want to say it's confusing. It's just a little complicated to just dive. You can't really form an opinion instantly unless you read everything. So that's kind of what I'm trying to get at. Okay, the next one. What's the title? Intel claims it's cheaper to build a faster gaming PC with its 10th gen core CPUs than Ryzen's 3000 CPUs. This is kind of a facepalm. Like, okay, Intel can be better than AMD in, like, I don't know, gaming, right? And then productivity, AMD pretty much, is known for doing better. Now, I'm going to do a little rant here, I guess, when I show you guys this a little bit. So they're like, okay, 10700K, 3900 XT, what's so wrong about that? They're like, yeah, Ryzen 9 is so cheap, or so expensive. But here's the thing, you're comparing a 9 chip compared to a 7 chip. That's not fair. That's like saying, oh, let's compare a freaking, I don't know, 9600K compared to a 3700X. It's cheaper. It's better. You can't do that. They're not in the same field. You're supposed to be comparing the 10700K versus the 3700X or the 4700X when that comes out. That's pretty much how you can't just, okay, obviously the 10700K is going to be cheaper, obviously, okay, because the Ryzen 9 is like $500 according to them. So yeah, of course it's going to be, you know, more expensive than the i7, right? But that's kind of common sense. If they were like, hey, let's compare versus the Ryzen 7. Whoa, because I think the Ryzen 7, now if you look up, let me get a new tab in here. I have so many tabs open. Ryzen 9, what is it, 3900 XT? Let's see, how much does that boy cost? So around $479 on Newegg right now, right? With like 33 tax. $479, $499. Okay, so Intel was right. Okay. i7, 10700K. How much does this boy cost? Around $409 on Newegg, $406 on BH, $410 on Best Buy. So it's already higher. I mean, okay, it's $100 cheaper, right? 90, 100 cheaper. But if you're like, hey, let's compare the, you know, Ryzen 7 3700 XT, if that's the product, I think. It's like $15 cheaper. They could have done that. But no, they're like, hey, yo, ours is like so cheap, okay? They know they don't want to. They know they would probably lose because people say, oh, well, Ryzen 7's cheaper, you know? Let's just buy that, you know? And plus, look at this. I don't even know why they're doing that. 8-core 16-thread versus 12-core 24-thread. These are totally different, like, totally different use cases. You wouldn't use, like, I mean, you could use Ryzen 9 for gaming, but then at that point, use an i7 or a Ryzen 7 at that point, you know? It's just, why would you compare the two? I don't get it. Like, they're trying to say, oh, yeah, you can get up to this amount of performance in your games, guys. Gotta buy an i7. No. This is what their marketing team doesn't make sense. This is what, like, sometimes when I hear about products or I see advertising, I'm just like, I probably could have done it better, honestly. And you guys probably could too, because it's like, I get Intel's trying to get their way back into the game ever since Ryzen came out in, like, what, 2018, 2017, whatever? 2017, I think. Like, this isn't how you do it, okay? Wow, Rocket League. Wow, Rocket League already runs good. On a 1050, I could get max settings, what, 60 to 100 frames? 2060, you can max it out at 250 frames. I don't get why they're putting Rocket League in there. But yeah, put Monster Hunter, put Red Dead. Put Red Dead. That's a good game to benchmark. What are they using at 2080 Ti? 1080p. Am I not reading it? Oh, okay, at 2080 Ti. And they're like, hey, we're even leveraging AMD with a 3200 speed RAM. Okay. So, they're trying to leverage it by giving it more cores and threads, better RAM, and they're like, oh yeah, ours is better. Okay, that's cool, but like, again, you're comparing two different classes of systems. That's like comparing Ryzen 3 3300X versus 7700K. You can do it. Actually, that's a better comparison, because in this case, you'd be saying that the 3300X is on par, worse or better than a 7700K, which was an old i7, 4 cores, 8 threads. That's the Ryzen 3 3300X, 4 cores, 8 threads, and it's for like 100, I don't know, 30, 50 bucks. That's such a good value. That is such a good value. I don't know why they're trying to... They're only doing this to say our i7 can beat your Ryzen 9. Well, it's dumb to... Even if it's better in gaming, okay, cool. So what? Okay. You buy a Ryzen 9 if you want to, what, edit, render, live stream, you know? Because you have 12 cores, 24 threads. This only has 8 and 16. So I don't see the point in trying to compare the two. That's my big point of my little rant. I want to do more rant videos on my channel. I want to do that. So yeah, that was that. This is gonna be a kind of a longer episode, I hope. I just thought I'd bring this topic up because even though it's not really tech news about new products, it's like, here's what Intel's trying to do. They're like, we have time to make up this marketing thing. I don't know, whatever, it's fine. Here's another one. Pokimane's apology videos puts Twitch streamers and YouTubers. So this was posted Wednesday. I'm guessing the 19th. So you know, like your YouTube or Twitch is messed up when you have to make an apology video. So she not passed away. She apologized for doing a whole bunch of things, which people said it was a good apology video, I guess. And I guess it was. I disliked the video. Sometimes I don't feel like they're genuine when you're like, oh, I have to say I'm sorry because I've been like called out, you know. She said sorry, but like, and the video's right here. I have the Kotaku article up here. You guys can watch it. You don't really have to. Pretty much, in a nutshell, she just says sorry to everything she's done. I don't really like her, okay? In my opinion, I don't really like her. I'm not saying you don't have to, but I just don't like her. So, that was a quick one. Pretty much. So, another one. Oculus makes linking Facebook account essentially mandatory for its VR devices. So I don't have an Oculus. I don't know how it works, but I guess they have their own account thing. They can just log in on there. So if one continues in the VR headset, you're going to need a Facebook account to integrate that. So what do I think on this? My opinion, I mean, it's free to make a Facebook account, but then there's all this, you know, memes about privacy and data collection and what they sell to their, you know, whatever. I mean, I already have a Facebook account. So it's not the end of the world. I could just log in. I had to get a new one because my first one got deleted. I don't know why. I thought I was some bot or something. I don't know. It was weird. But anyway, it is kind of dumb. You know, if the whole basic account thing worked and it just worked, then it's fine. But since I don't know why they need Facebook account, it's kind of weird. Again, here I'll show the article here. Again, all this in the description. Don't worry, it's all in there. So, yeah. You guys can read up on that if you want. Okay, so next one. Oh, yeah, so in my Nova News, I'm going to try to talk about the free games. So, this week's free games, get them before the 27th of August. Enter the Gungeon, which was free before, I believe. God's Trigger, that is also free. I will also... Now, the next week, that's going to be good. We got Enter the Gungeon, as I said. God's Trigger, Hitman 1 Season 1. And Shadowrun Collection. I don't know what this is. I'm going to actually like this. Looks cool, I guess. Nice. But that is... So... Let me use that article. So yeah, Hitman. That is... I'm telling you, Epic has been giving us some good free games. People say, it's free. It is Epic. I don't care. Here's what I say. Just add it to your account. And to people who say, oh, I don't know if I'll like it. I'm not going to get it. Just add it. Literally, you click 1, 2. Look, two buttons. Takes like not even a second to click 2 buttons. If you don't like it, you don't like it. It's fine, alright? Just at least add it to your account. Maybe try it. Try something new. I know friends that only like a certain type of genre of games, and they're too stubborn. They're in their shell. Switch to the camera here. They're in their shell. They're like, this is what I like. I'm not gonna go over here. I'm gonna stay in this box. And I get that, right? But there's been games that I've tried, and I'm like, whatever. I've tried Uncharted 4. That's my favorite PS4 game. I've tried Life is Strange. It's my favorite game. I tried so many games that I'm like, these are good. Yes, I've tried games that are bad, like COD Infinite Warfare, Ark Survival, that doesn't run good, GTA 4 on PC. I mean, it might be better on console. I don't want to buy a console for GTA 4, though. God of War was awesome. I haven't finished it, but I loved it from what I was playing. But yeah, I've tried all these games. I mean, yeah, some of these are like common, big, heavy games, like Uncharted. But it's funny because at first when we got a PS4 Slim, they're like, oh, Uncharted 4, it's included. Everyone is like talking about Uncharted 4 and how it was bundled and all that stuff. I'm like, who cares? I tried it, loved it. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I still love open world games and first person shooters, but I tried that and I was like, that is a good game. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you can be like, oh yeah, don't care about a game, never heard of it, because I never really heard of Uncharted until I played it, honestly, the fourth one. I played one. I tried playing 1 and whatever, but I just love 4 way more. But yeah, like that's what I'm trying to say is that you can, let's see. That's what I'm trying to say is that you can be in a little box of what you like, and that's okay. Okay, I'm not trying to force you to like a different thing than what you like. What I'm saying is that hey, even though you're in this box, try jumping out of the box and go into a different box. Just try something else. That's why people say, "Oh, I love iPhones." It's like, well, have you tried Android? They're like, yeah, some really old ones. It's like, try something new. Try a Pixel 3a, 4a, S8, S9. They're not bad phones, okay? Just try those. Get out of your comfort box. That's all I'm trying to say. So now also, I may not always cover these free games on Epic, okay? So again, be in my Discord, please. I will be posting free games whenever they're out. Okay, another one is, what's it called? Serious Sam on GOG. I might link that. Again, if you guys want to see, if you care about free games like I do, I love free games. Please check out my Discord channel. It'll be linked in the description below. And there's a text channel called Free Games where I just post free games that are out there. I delete the posts if they're expired because why would I... Because then you just buy the game at that point. I just delete the link that, it's in there. So please, if you love free games, please check out my Discord. And if you don't care just about that and you want to talk to me, have any questions, not just in a YouTube comment, then please join my Discord. That is the best way to message me. So, yeah. The other thing, DC FanDome was yesterday, I believe. Yeah, so they talked about a couple stuff. They talked about The Batman with Robert Pattinson. If you guys don't remember him, he was in the Twilight Saga movies. There's a trailer for Wonder Woman 1984, the Justice League Snyder Cut, and the second part is on September 12th. Not bad. They also talked about, a new Suicide Squad movie, or video game, and I think the Suicide Squad, the movie. So, let's see. Yeah, Batman, Aquaman. Oh, never mind. I'm reading it wrong. Yeah, The Batman, Wonder Woman 1984 trailer, Zack Snyder's Justice League, Gotham Knights, the video game. Looking kind of cool. I'm a Marvel guy more. I like Lucifer, but I'm more of a Marvel guy. It looked kind of like Marvel's Avengers a little bit, like the beating up stuff, Yeah, the Suicide Squad. So they have a movie and a video game from Rocksteady. Here, I'll show you guys this. So we've got the video game from Rocksteady. They've made other Batman games, I believe, like Arkham and stuff. The Arkham games. Suicide Squad, or the Suicide Squad movie. Apparently The Flash, new costume. Gotham Knights, a game. Justice League, Snyder Cut. Wonder Woman 1984. The Batman. So, yeah. Again, if you guys love Batman, you'll love this stuff. That's fine. Black Adam. Okay, I've seen... let me close the ad out here. Let me talk about this. Talking time. Okay. So, I've seen Black Lightning on Netflix. It was not bad. It dealt with, racism, black injustice, or just racial injustice. All that stuff. And I actually kind of liked it. But Black Adam just feels like a Shazam and Black Lightning smushed into one, in my opinion. That's just me. So I guess there's the Aquaman sequel, Shazam 2, Sandman, Titan Season 3, The Flash Season 7, and I guess that's it. So I guess that's cool. Whatever, that's pretty cool. Last one, I believe, unless I can just find, more articles, and that would be nice. Netflix apologizes for inappropriate cuties posted that was criticized for sexualizing children. Oh man, Netflix did an oopsie. Okay, so here, what is their oopsie? So in France, whatever, they have different, laws, I guess. There's this movie called Cuties or Mignon in French. I know French. It pretty much means, small, whatever, but, cuties too. Their movie releases September 9th, but people did not like the reaction. People didn't like the movie. even though it's not out yet. Now, I saw the trailer like twice just to, I'm trying to see like how they're taking the angle of. Now, I'm going to show you guys this. Okay, so I'm going to click on that. Boom. Okay, here's their poster. Okay? Yeah, at first glance, it looks like they're trying to sexualize children. And apparently I heard it's a TVMA rated show or movie, whatever it is, on what is it, freaking Netflix, and apparently won a Sundance award. This is releasing, it says releasing April 1st in the cinema, or in the movies. I can read French, don't worry. So I guess they released it like, they either delayed it for Netflix or something, I don't know. Now they replaced so every time you click on a Netflix movie or show, there's a little like a mini paragraph of what it's going to be about or what happens in the episode. So in this one, they changed it. And they changed the poster. Now this is a better poster thing, I guess, than this one. I saw the trailer. I mean, it looks weird. In a way, it does look like they're trying to do that, as I said earlier. But I heard what the movie's actually about, and it's trying to be like trying to overcome, like, I don't know, people tell them that they can't be who they want to be, whatever. Even if it's something completely different, right? At face value, it looks like it's something bad, I guess. And yeah, that I don't know. They probably should have. It apparently got 82% on Rotten Tomatoes, at least, or more. I don't know. A lot of people, or at least one person on Twitter, said it was disgusting. Netflix messed up, and I don't know. Like, people are so. Here's the thing about like cancel culture and Twitter. They're so quick to not only voice their opinion, but to just cancel things and to just call out things. They're like, oh, cancel this and all this stuff. Like, literally, they wanted to cancel, what's that show called? Rick and Morty, because, like, I want to say owner, but one of the dudes is, like, a pedo or something, and then he, like, admitted stuff to, like, years ago, and, like, it was just a mess. It was a mess, okay? And this is a mess. They don't have to release this, but from what I'm not trying to defend this, but at the same time, I will say that, okay, they can have this movie and it might be bad, but, you know, a lot of stuff goes into a movie. There's a lot of money that goes into it. There's a lot of acting, a lot of time that goes into this, so they don't have to release it, but I'm just saying that a lot of stuff goes into making a movie. So if they're just like, oh, let's cancel it, then that's not really. I mean, I'm just assuming here. I could be totally wrong. Don't quote me on this, but Netflix probably paid to have this movie on here because they probably needed funding, so they probably released it on here. What? They're just gonna delete the movie off Netflix or remove it, and then they don't get the money? Like, again, like, I bet there's some money tied to this, that it's being on Netflix, so I don't think they can just remove it, you know? And again, it's not like they support it, it's just, I think there's more. Again, this is one of those things that I said earlier that I think I said about the epic Fortnite thing, is that at face value, you know, it could be easy to make an opinion, but it's better if you read more about it, have a more informed thought than just going at face value like everyone else. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this week's, and I guess there was probably stuff last week that I missed. I don't know. So I'm trying to think like if there's anything else I missed. So let's look at tech news. Okay, tech news. And also, what is it? Oh, I know. I think I know. Oh, also a little thing about me. I bought RPG Maker XP and $2.50. So cheap. I was like, it's not a bad deal. I'll pick it up. It is fun. I played that for like 4 hours. I was making my little Pokemon game. I use Pokemon Essentials. It's awesome. I love it. Pretty good. I'm trying to see, because Linus Tech Tips does like WAN show and stuff, so I'm trying to see like what type of stuff they cover. Here we go. Oh, this is a good. Okay, did I have this in the document? I swear, if I did, I don't think I did. Okay, so Microsoft Flight Sim comes out. It already did. Now here's the thing. My PC, you guys know, 2060, i3-8100, so it's gonna be a little bottleneck. But that game stuttered a lot. Now I heard with what's it called? I heard with Microsoft games like Flight Sim, X, 2020 that they make games that that they try to make it so you need like it's good to have like future hardware. So maybe the 3090 and Ryzen 4000 will be better for this game, but it's 60 to 100 like 50 gig game. You need like SSD for good performance. You need like 32 gigs of RAM to have little to no stuttering. You need crazy stuff, honestly. So and I guess I could dive into this more. So I will dive into this. Now, I won't buy it because I'm not a huge flight guy. People are, I get that. Personally, I won't get it, obviously. But, I mean, I'll also, even if I liked it, I wouldn't get it now at its state. So if you go to their Steam page here, let me close out some stuff here. Wow, went from mixed to mostly positive. Not bad. So, I have this little thing that tells me the prices, which is nice. Now, here's what I don't like in the gaming industry. You have your base edition for $60, then you have your $90, and then you have your $120, or you have your, your 60, 80, or 100, or 60, 90, 120 edition. I don't like that. Back in the day, it sounds like I'm 50 years old. But years ago, we had games where you just bought one game. That's all you got. You didn't have to buy no season pass, expansion pass, all this stuff. And so if you read this, it's okay. Premium Deluxe. What is Premium Deluxe? Okay, Premium Deluxe gives you everything from here and stuff, but you get aircrafts. I think they meant to put an S on there. Additional aircrafts and additional airports, but I don't know. This is what I mean. They need to proofread this. So, apparently, if you want to spend $120, you get more aircrafts. You get more higher, quality airports. You get more aircrafts. More airports. Now, some of these might not... They say, it's better quality. I don't know. I haven't seen the pictures to confirm it. They look so much better. But... here's my opinion. Seeing that this is a flight sim and everything's about how real it is and how good it looks, everything should just be included in the game. Where Forza, I don't know. I mean, the Lego thing, yeah, they can charge that. That's not a part of, racing. I mean, it could be, but whatever. It's Lego. But... I mean, all the cars in the game, you can just save credits and use that for, so that's fine. But I think you can also buy packs to unlock cars. Like, you can buy, a DLC pack, and it'll let you be able to purchase them in-game, or they give you, I don't know, I don't have the packs for it, but I have Forza Horizon 4, the standard edition. This is why I don't like how they do this. I mean, yeah, the game looks amazing. I get that. It looks phenomenal, right? There's no denying that. Looks amazing, okay? However, they should just let you buy the $60 edition. Includes everything. I'll be totally fine with that. So much content for $60. You're getting the whole world of flying, you know, you're getting all these cool, you know, stuff, you know. And people are gonna say, you don't have to buy it. And they say that about the Battle Pass and Fortnite and COD, and like I get that, but in COD, I don't like it, but I do like it at the same time because I like that it has Battle Pass because it can make the game last longer in like Warzone and stuff. But I don't know. I'm conflicted with this and a lot of other games having like different paid editions and content that should just be required in the base game. Kind of like Sword and Shield's expansion pass, I guess. I don't know. I'm mixed on that too. I don't have to talk about that now. But this is kind of tech related, and it just came out like, a couple days ago, if I can check. Let's see. When did Flight Sim come out? Flight Sim launched. Is it gonna say it? When did it launch? 8/18. So exactly 1 week ago. Okay. Yeah, I know I forgot about stuff. But yeah, that's there's $60, $90, $120 edition. I don't like that. I don't agree with that. I usually buy the basic editions unless the better editions are a little bit more. So Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor was super cheap, like, I don't know, $5 one time during like a Steam summer winter sale, whatever. I don't know when, it was just so cheap. And then the Game of the Year was like $7 or $8. So at that point, yeah, buy all the editions. It's so cheap. But when you're risking double the price on the line or half the price on the line, so $90 or $120, it's like, that's where it becomes, you know, okay, do I really need to buy this? Or do I really need to buy the game at all? Because that's going to cost a lot. $120 edition, that's two games, price two AAA games. You could buy Cyberpunk and Horizon Zero Dawn on Steam and still have like money left over. I mean, if you have tax, that's gonna come to like what, 64 and like 54, 53 or something. So you'll have some money left over if you buy those two games. So you're saving like at least $5-10. Or you could, if you don't care about the price, you could get Cyberpunk and Doom Eternal. Both are $60 instead of getting Flight Sim maxed out Premium Deluxe Edition. Was it called? Yeah, Premium Deluxe Edition, $120. So I don't know. It's just, again, I don't agree with this business model. The game is already expensive as it is. In this current pandemic, you know, some of us can't afford a $60 AAA game every time a new one comes out, you know. You have Doom Eternal, you had, what games came out this year? You're gonna have Cyberpunk, you know, have all these games coming out. That's gonna be in the couple $100. And for them to just release 120, I get you don't have to buy it. I get it, okay? But I just don't agree with the business model that it should be double the price of a base game. That's just, wait a minute. And now, again, I checked at Forza, and I think there's a sale going on. Yeah, there is. So we click on Forza, okay. Now, I already have it in my account. So now, this one, let's see, how much is this one? I think this one's on sale. This one's not bad. $80 for the deluxe? That's only 20 more. Where, and I know these are different categories of games, but they're kind of simulation. Forza is more like an open world, like kind of racing sim, I guess, but driving sim in a way. And Flight Sim is, you know, a flight sim. But to have this be double the price and includes a little bit of it includes a decent amount of content, but I don't think it's justified for double the price. Where, what is it called? Deluxe edition. So this one's $100. I still don't like that, but $80 I could probably deal with. But the fact that 64, if you have Game Pass, isn't bad. I also have Game Pass until like 2 months. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say about that. So see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Noah News, and I'll see you guys in the next one.